Hey there, guys. Pwnobi here, and with me today is...
What's up, guys? My name is Rick, as you see in that little bar thingy over there. What the heck?
Yes, indeed. Like if you enjoy, and don't forget to check out Rick's channel, because of course he does Pokemon Narrative Wi-Fi battles and the Meta
Hmm.
Podcast and all that kind of stuff.
All right, so we have a match against who exactly?
His name's TheDarthErick. I played him before, one of the first people I ever played on YouTube, actually. It's a UU tier battle. Team stats are in the description, and let's go ahead and lead it off. He's going to start with the Ninetales. We lead with our Uxie.
Go back to Hariyama, one of the best Ninetales counters out there because it's a sleep talker, can take hypnosis, will-o-wisp, anything. Even gets burned right there, but it's resistant to fire because of thick fat. Energy ball, no big deal. Dark pulse, whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty much an
uh,
epic counter. And
Definitely.
just going to double switch back to Uxie, predicting him to switch out, so that way I can hopefully get the rocks up, and that is going to be the case, which is going to be good for us.
Yeah, and then the U-turn on the yawn is on the second turn of the yawn is pretty obvious and pretty easy. Actually, it's really not much to think about. And in comes Wild Spade.
Yeah,
I
just going to
assumed.
go for...
Yeah,
I'll go ahead.
go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead. Went
Okay.
for the HP fighting, just predicting him to go to some sort of resist or immunity to the ghost type move.
Still does a lot too.
Yeah, Spiritomb's a monster, although unfortunately he did get the wish passed off.
Yep.
But I didn't see leftovers, so I didn't think it would be bulky, so I didn't think it would have recovery, so I felt safe just taking an attack and going for the Shadow Ball.
Right. I didn't. I don't know if I saw Intimidate, but I think I did actually. And crit. Oh, I think that mattered to be honest.
Yeah, I probably did, even with Spell
Spell
Tag.
tag. But yeah, I did. I do think I saw Intimidate, so that's probably why that did matter. But Marowak, Oxy is a solid counter. Did we put Psyche on this guy yet? I don't
No,
think
this
so.
is back when he still had Toxic, which as we're
Yeah.
going to see right there.
Oh, okay. Registeel is a common sleep talker though, so he might have that. So I don't know if Toxic is really useful, and you do in fact not even go for the second time.
Yeah, I just decided to U-turn out to Hariyama because it resists the obvious ice move, and plus it's already burned, so it can take any status. Plus, it's a sleep
Yeah,
talk.
and you
You
might
know,
as well rest up now that you can. This is a safe turn to do it. So,
actually, I think Whirlwind on this turn,
oh,
just in
you
case he
dick.
wants to switch out. I didn't think he was going to want to stay in on me, to be honest. So I wasn't that worried
Even
about
that,
it.
you might as well rest now that you can. I mean, well, Lantern is a safe option to rest on as well because it's a special attacker and we're a special wall. But eh,
Well, there's still a lot of stuff on his team that I could come in on and take 2 hits and then rest up.
yeah,
So
fair enough.
Whirlwind wasn't too risky in my opinion. And as you said, Lantern's special attacker. So I'm just going to stay in, get the rest off, which is going to be good.
Hmm.
Now here I make kind of a bad play. I didn't think he was going to go to Marowak for some reason or a physical attacker at all, even though I showed that Hariyama was a special wall. So I went to Clefable, and that forces a double
Ouch.
switch back to Uxie.
Yeah, and he gets an SD up, which is kind of scary. Marowak is kind of a beast. So with that thick club, double attack, pretty awesome.
Yeah, Sword Dance Marowak is freaking a
And is that
monster.
the second toxic miss right there?
Yeah, there was a second toxic miss, which really sucks because
Yeah.
yeah, I could have gone for the U-turn and then gone into Spiritomb or
I was gonna
and then
say we do have Sceptile, so it's really not as big of a deal. Protect there was kind of risky to be honest because he could have easily switched out. That was what I would have done if in his place here, but I would have subbed
yeah, well, I
first.
saw that he had the fire punch, so I didn't think he was going to switch out immediately. I mean, I guess I could have gone for the sub instead of going for the protect, which probably would have been better. But either way, it's going to work out because he just goes to
Yeah,
his Regice.
as you sub, so I guess it works out after all. But
But if he
I
had made the Rick play and switched out on the initial Sceptile uh, move, then it could have sucked.
well, he didn't know what kind of Sceptile we were, so I would have like went back to Regice and just take a special hit, probably possibly Specs or Life Orb or something. But I guess he didn't. So
But
anyway,
regardless,
luckily you don't stall with with Sceptile for days because that could have easily happened right there. But
oh god, but that's just boring. So Hariyama's going to come in because, as we already covered, it's a complete Ninetales counter.
mm.
He's going to go for a nasty plot, which is like
Nice move, Rick.
seriously Whirlwind. This thing always loves to whirlwind people when they go for stat increasing moves.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, even though we're a special wall, even a Marowak with an Earthquake is not going to do too much, I would say. Oh shit. That does a lot more than I expected it to. I would think like half, but
And unfortunately, we're gonna get the
yep.
frickin' rest on the sleep talk because anything else would have been very much appreciated in that.
Yeah, and a switch back to something like Sceptile is too risky. He could easily go for like a double edge, predicting that and still kill us off if we stay in. So it's really the best thing to do here is just stay in. We're low HP, asleep as well. So and there's really not much on his team we could possibly outspeed and rest back up on. So yeah, solid play.
And this time I went straight for the energy ball rather than going for the
Hmm.
protect because switch was pretty
Yeah,
obvious.
and we have Leech Seed and Energy Ball plus our Protector. We can't do anything to Leafeon whatsoever. Damn.
Yeah, I went to yeah, that's why usually they carry HP Fire or HP Ice, but we carry Protect just for
Yeah,
extra
I
stall
remember watching
shenanigans.
this live actually, and I didn't think the Megahorn would do that much because Leafeon is a really good physical wall, but that did a lot more than I expected it to. Damn.
Yeah, I was hoping it would kill actually, but that's not going to be the case.
Yeah,
And he gets Poison Point, which is actually pretty
that's
cool.
pretty cool. Yeah, even though he might just have Heal Bell being a physical wall Leafeon. So
And I went for the Sucker Punch, predicting him to try to finish me off with the Leaf Blade, because that would put him down to a level where I could hopefully finish him off with an Energy Ball with Sceptile, or he'd have to switch out and
yeah,
die on the
Stone Edge
rocks.
was a bit risky there because I think Earthquake would have killed it anyway, but I guess that was up to you. I don't really. Why not
Whatever.
Sucker Punch right there? Tell me that.
What?
Why not Sucker Punch right there on the
Oh,
ninth?
because he carries Nasty Plot, which I already saw.
Right,
So,
but he wasn't gonna nasty plot for like 7 turns straight, stalling us out of Sucker Punch PP. You could have probably easily just went for the Sucker Punch there, in my opinion. But and then he gets a crit on the Clefable.
yeah, and that
Would
crit
have
definitely
that could
mattered.
have all been avoided by just going for the Sucker Punch, dude.
Dude, Clefable Clofu is a special wall. It could have handled that Ninetales incredibly easily,
I'm just
especially
saying,
with it.
I kind of saw that crit coming, so I would have just went for the Sucker Punch.
Oh, now you predict crits.
I do predict crits, in fact. Yes.
Well, regardless, Clofu's gonna go down, and I don't know. I wanted to save Nidoking for later. I didn't want to.
Hmm. Yeah, the thing is, Clofu being down and also now Hariyama being down means that we don't really have too much for this Lantern right here.
Well, actually, I'm pretty sure that Lantern can't kill Sceptile in one
Yeah, I
move.
was gonna say that, but then it's a special wall, so it's an energy ball is not gonna do that much, and it looks like an Ice Beam is a 2-hit KO without bringing us into Overgrow. So
Yeah, but my plan here was to just go for the Energy Ball while he gets some damage in, and then sub into Overgrow. So that way, Overgrow plus the in conjunction with the damage from the first Energy Ball will be enough to
yeah,
take
but
it.
with the leftovers, I think it might not kill still. I don't know. Will it?
Dunna 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 dunna.
uh, I don't think it will. I don't think so. Oh my God, it did! Wow, that was okay. Nice. I did not see
Thank
that
you,
coming.
sir. Thank you.
Well, you didn't do anything for it, but okay. I would have easily went for the sub there. No, not gonna lie. Like the protect was pretty obvious. He wasn't gonna break your sub with Leaf Blade, and you would have
Leaf
subbed
Blade
that back
can't break
down
this
to
up. Just
what?
saying.
Okay,
Leaf Blade.
whatever. You would have been able to sub back down to Overgrow, while leftovers would bring you out of it right there. So,
I didn't think he was gonna go for the protect. I thought he was gonna go for something else. I
well,
don't know
even
why.
then, on the next turn, if your energy ball didn't kill it, he would have went back out of Overgrow range, basically. But whatever, it doesn't really matter. I think we end up winning this stall war here, right? Or do I don't think we do.
This was so freaking down to the wire. I got a
Hmm.
SpDef drop, so he fodders Marowak, so that way his
Right.
Leafeon's defense is no longer dropped. And yeah, don't have enough HP for a sub, even though the protect is now super obvious.
Yep.
Just gonna go for another energy ball. It's not gonna kill, but Leaf Blade doesn't kill.
Oh.
And the
Okay.
funny thing is, if he didn't go for protect, there's a chance my energy ball wouldn't have killed, and his Leaf Blade definitely would have killed. So I don't know. Probably came down to max.
Wait, did we still have Nidoking left though?
Yeah, we still had Nidoking left, which could have outsped. Well, it couldn't have outsped. It could have
No, I
gone for.
think it could have taken a
It
whatever.
couldn't take a Leaf Blade,
I think
and
it
if
could
it
have
went for
taken one.
Second
Yeah.
Punch, it could have gone for Wish, predicting that, or it could have gone for Mega Horn, predicting him to predict that. But that's going to be the game. Check out Rick, and enough of this shenaniganery.
All
So
right,
yeah,
later, guys.
peace. I love you.
I love you more. No, I don't. Scrap that.
What the fuck?
You can do with that whatever you want.